If you try ignoring hygiene for a few days, or maybe just a few hours, you'll probably realize one thing. You stink. Yup, you, the person you like, and basically everyone around you. But why? You'll find out in this video. So why do we even sweat? The whole point of sweating is to cool your body down. When our muscles contract, they need energy, which comes from a molecule called ATP. When ATP breaks down into ADP plus P during muscle contraction, it releases heat. That's why you feel hotter when you're working out. The more your muscles are working, the more energy they burn, and the more heat they dump. But here's the thing. Your body isn't exactly thrilled about getting all warm and sweaty, so it wants to get rid of the extra heat. And it does that by sweating. Sweat is basically just water with a bit of salt. Your sweat glands move the sweat, and the heat it's absorbed from deeper layers of your skin up to the surface where it slowly evaporates. This cools your body down. People can actually sweat 2 to 4 liters per hour. Now you might be wondering, if sweat is supposedly just water and salt, why does it stink? Good question. See, our body actually has 2 types of sweat glands, apocrine and eccrine. We've got around 3 million sweat glands in total, and most of them are eccrine. They cover pretty much your whole body, except for a few spots. You'll find the biggest concentration of them on your palms, the soles of your feet, and your face. The sweat from those eccrine glands doesn't really smell. It only starts to stink if it just sits on your skin for a long time. But then we've got the apocrine glands. These are only in a few spots on the body, mainly in your armpits. Instead of just water and salt, they release proteins and fats. On their own, those don't smell either. But here's the catch. In your armpits, you've got something like 1 million tiny bacterial roommates per square centimeter of skin. And those little guys love munching on the proteins and fats your apocrine glands put out. When the bacteria chow down on all that stuff, the proteins and fats get broken down into way stinkier compounds. Apocrine glands kick in around the start of puberty, which explains why you probably started, or will start, smelling right around that time. Luckily, there's a fix. It's called antiperspirant or deodorant. The difference is that deodorant kills the smell but doesn't stop you from sweating, while antiperspirant actually blocks the sweat. But now you might be asking, if the sweat glands in your feet are the eccrine kind, the ones that only put out water and salt, why do feet stink? Well, like I mentioned earlier, there are a ton of glands down there. And unlike your palms, which also have a lot of sweat glands, your feet don't get any fresh air. They're stuck inside socks and shoes with no air circulation. Now let's take a look at another kind of smell. Bad breath. The scientific name for it is halitosis. Most of the time, people don't even realize their own breath stinks. They only find out when someone tells them or when they notice people keeping a suspicious distance during a conversation. That's why if you catch someone with bad breath, it's better to just be straight with them. And if someone tells you the same, don't take it personally. Be grateful. So why can our breath stink in the first place? Long-term bad breath can point to more serious health issues, but most of the time, it just starts right in your mouth. And it's usually an easy fix. Your mouth is warm and moist, which makes it the perfect hangout spot for the bacteria living there. When you eat, tiny bits of food get stuck around your teeth. The bacteria munch on those leftovers and turn them into other stinky compounds, like sulfur, which smells really bad. Most of the time, this can be fixed with good oral hygiene. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit like and drop a comment. Good night.